This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.
Start your engines.
Race fans, you are tuning into the only motorsports show in San Diego. Your host, Dave Stahl, and the racing school teacher, Britney Sandoval, are taking you to the green flag, covering everything from your top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Strap in. It's Checkers and Wreckers on Racer Radio.
Do that yet. He needs to put his... Is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer is the gentleman to my left.
Well, tell the story of how this car moved all around.
Which car?
The one you just talked about, the one you bought.
Nope,
or did
that's
you go
a different car. I raced Richard's car.
Yeah, I know.
The first.
Then what happened?
Well, so at the end of that year when I raced for Richard, all the guys, they saw me this old teacher just kept showing up. And it was either Mikey Hall, I think it was Mikey Hall that stuck his head in my door before the last race. He goes, "Was this just a bucket list? Or are we going to find you a car?"
Ooh.
So during the off season, looking, every time I'd find one, it was sold. And my mom found on Craigslist a B&B that was for sale. And I immediately called Darren Brent, and he picked up like he always does. And I said, "Darren, one of your B&Bs is for sale. I think I might be able to afford it. Is it too much car for me?" And he basically said, "Shut up, hang up before someone buys it." So I followed his advice because, listeners, I mentioned some people over and over and over and over for the last few years. I talk about my crew, who you now realize are my mom and dad. I talk about my coach, Bobby Brown. And the other person I talk about all the time is my sensei,
Right.
Darren Brent.
That's when he walked in. I said, "Let me see you walk on water."
Yes, because of Darren and his family. Darren and his dad, Greg, are the reason I was able to fall in love with racing. Because that first car of Richard's, it was, I think, 19 years old, and it broke every other race. Every other race, I got towed off. Every other race, I got to know the fire crew and the tow crew. And that meant every other race, we were taking it over to Darren's. And that's back when you were living on the property with your dad, I believe. So in the workshop was Darren and Greg. And every other race, they'd say, "Don't worry, Brittany, we're going to get you back on." Right. And so that allowed me to race and fall in love. And I've learned so much from him.
And how long you been racing?
I think that all started in 2016, I think, or 16, 17. And then I was off for COVID. But the gentleman to my left, Darren Brent, he mentors many people. He's known as a racer, but right now on the national scene, he's one heck of a recognized fabricator of dwarf cars and micros, right? Not midgets, but micros.
Yes.
Welcome, Darren Brent.
Ta-da!
Oh.
So, Darren, how old are you?
34.
How long have you been doing this insanity?
It's too much math. I started in high school.
Okay, and what got you into doing? What did you start driving, or were you fabricating?
So I was into motocross, and then my grandpa and dad didn't really like that, I guess. So they got me a dwarf car.
Oh, into a cage.
Into a cage.
Oh,
early.
they got you right into a dwarf.
Wait.
Yeah.
It wasn't grandma and mom. It was grandpa and dad? Really?
No.
Okay.
And part of it might be that we never had like a motorcycle background in the family, but we always had a car
And they
background.
also knew how bad you could get hurt.
Yes. But so they got me, my grandpa's friend had a dwarf car laying in his backyard or something. We brought it home, fixed it up, and went to practice a bunch. That was back when every Friday was a practice night.
That was
Right.
nice, yeah.
And
At Verona.
At Verona, yeah. We never even raced it. After that, we got a different car and started racing from there.
Well,
When you're, go ahead.
Go ahead.
When you're saying grandpa, are you talking about Danny?
Yes.
Ah, Danny.
Yep.
Shout out to Danny.
So somebody in the family, maybe including yourself, must have seen there was something within you that you're driving this POS, no offense, and you were making it work. So all you needed was a better ride.
Yeah, it was more of, so like the car we had, it wasn't a manufacturer. Someone built it in their house, the one I actually ended up racing. So every time I crashed or did anything, it was the only way to get it back on the track was to fix it ourselves.
Yeah, because then you couldn't go and call up B&B
Exactly.
and say, send me a lower control arm or send me whatever.
Couldn't do that. So trial by fire.
Okay.
But
So
now,
you-
wait. I think you also took auto shop in high school.
I did, yes.
And did you meet anybody in auto shop?
I did. I met my wife in auto shop.
Oh.
She was in auto shop?
She was.
And so then is it true that maybe her dad was like, I got to get to know this kid?
I believe that's how the story goes, yes.
I think that's normally the way it goes,
yeah,
right?
yeah, especially in high school
Yeah.
age.
Who are you hanging out with here? Let me meet this guy.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Okay, so then you started, once you started working on the new car, now was that a manufactured car or was that another hand-built?
No, I always had hand built until even when I had the first B&B.
And the B&B was another hand-built car.
Yeah, that
but
was
it was
just-
your hand-built
he's,
car.
yeah, part of the beat.
Yeah, Bobby Brown and myself built it at his house at the time.
Getting to know this kid,
Yeah.
my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would too.
Yeah.
So then, did you guys kind of come to the realization? You know, this always reminds me of the guys. Let's just use beer for an example. You know,
All right, go
you're
to-
in the
all right,
garage
good
and you
alcohol.
guys are making your own beer, and all of a sudden it's pretty good beer,
Right.
and then next thing you know, it's really good beer. The next thing you know, you're Stone Brewery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great
Yeah.
analogy. I did not know where you were going
Well-
with that, and I like it.
I told her a long time ago I was doing internet radio. I was doing automotive, and these three guys come walking in with a big old beer rattling. So I went to break. I said, what do you guys do? Oh, we just make beer in our garage, and we're thinking about starting a beer brewery company. Oh, yeah, what are you going to call it? Stone. Oh, okay. They were nothing. They
Right.
were nobody. Look what they're at today.
Yeah.
Do we have to take a break?
Got about a
Did you
minute.
say how to take a break?
You said 2 minutes, Dave.
Oh, I didn't hear you say 2 minutes. But so I want to come back.
I want to hear about this first one.
I want to hear the story of being, because you guys had to have sat down and said, you know, we might have something here, because you must have won with what you guys, the first one you built.
Yeah, how'd that first one go? Where is it? Who has it? Is it existent?
Yeah, it's still out there. To be honest, it was a really rough start. After the first one was built, we made some mistakes with it that I think I drove it for half a season. I mean, bad. Like in last, like, man, this is
This is not
This is
right.
working
embarrassing.
against
Yeah,
me.
I was
Something's wrong here.
yeah, stuff was going bad. We went to like a winter series at Victorville, had it at the time, and we figured some things out, and then from there it really
There we
started
go.
clicking.
All right.
All right.
So the most important question when I come back is, you know where that car is?
Yes,
You have to get it.
I have tried a few times.
Well, then keep trying. Just don't give up and make them cry and say, this was my first car and we want to put it in our museum.
Right.
That's how you start.
Exactly.
We're going to take a quick break. This is Racer Radio FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Start your engines.
Race fans, you are tuning into the only motorsports show in San Diego. Your host, Dave Stahl, and the racing school teacher, Britney Sandoval, are taking you to the green flag, covering everything from your top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Strap in. It's Checkers and Wreckers on Racer Radio.
All right, folks. Welcome to Racer Radio FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Segment's brought to you by Friends of Jacqueline Foundation. That's JACLYN. Go to friendsofjacqueline.org. They take care and help children with brain tumors and cancer. They're a nonprofit organization, so any help you can send them would be deeply appreciated. If you know anybody that's going through that terrible disease, feel free to share this information. Also, Hacienda Casablanca Mexican Restaurant and Cantina, 700 North Johnson Avenue. I tell everybody they should get a food sponsor, so I did too. Hacienda Casablanca Mexican Restaurant, 700 North Johnson Avenue. They got a brunch that'll knock your socks off. Go to haciendacasablanca.net. All right.
Before the commercial break, we were talking about his first car.
Yeah.
Want to remind you of that.
Yeah, exactly. So we were just kind of backing up and seeing where and how B&B came together. And it's Darren Brent and...
Brown is the other B, if that's what you were.
Right. Is it Darren Brown?
It's Bobby Brown, his
Bobby
father. Darren Brown is the racer that I talked to.
So you guys kind of got together and collaborated. Did you go to school together?
No. He's my father-in-law.
Okay.
He went to school with the daughter,
Yes.
who is
that's
now
right.
not
That's
only his lovely wife, but
Right.
the mother of Carson.
So
Carson.
Correct, yes.
He builds car, and his son's name is Carson.
Okay,
It
gotcha.
was not planned.
So
We were asking, do you know where your first car is?
Right.
And he does, and you know who it is.
yeah. So
I was surprised.
So it's close.
Are we going to share with the listeners or not? I don't know.
Yes, I believe Josh Cochran in Colorado still has it and is still being raced.
And his son might be driving it, you said, and
yes.
doing well.
Yes,
In that
yes.
first car.
Yes.
Well, he fixed it.
Right? Did you
Yeah,
modify?
yeah.
Oh, you did.
Well, no, we had it working. It's changed a few hands. So we had it working, and then the Dodd family bought it.
Oh, that car.
Yes, Bill and Kyle Dodd had it. Then it went to Josh from there, and then it went to, I believe his name was Corey Pearson for like a season, and then Josh actually bought it back and
that's
still has
funny.
it.
So, long story short, have you turned this into a full-time business?
Yeah, trying.
Yeah, where are I was thinking about that earlier because my dad and I say it out loud often. Like, well, when we first met, we were rooting for you to be able to make it. Now I feel like we're proud of you because you have made it. You're on the cusp there? Or?
Yeah, it is what I do full time. I do also do like some off-road stuff, but slowly trying to transition to just fully the dwarf cars and the micro sprints.
How many total? And back to your first one, and I asked him off air if he saw my post because I specifically put in my cockpit, and I spy something unique.
Right.
Do you have any idea what I was talking about?
The placard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Dave, I don't know that you know about this.
I stuck my head in the window and she yelled at me.
My B&B has a plaque, and it says B&B number 10. So I know I have his 10th
that's
car
smart. That's smart.
that he ever...
Yeah.
Now, you only got 10 of those. Was that from your grandparents?
Yeah, my grandfather went and had those made at a trophy shop.
I
So
love
you're
it.
still putting them in cars as you build them?
There was a long time where I didn't number them at all, and then I just recently got back. I've probably numbered the last 20.
Okay.
Do you have a total dwarf and total micro?
The dwarf cars, I believe 78 is on the table right now, and the micros is 32 is on the table.
And you started... When did you start that, and why? Why? Because he was all dwarf, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden he's doing these micros.
I had a friend, Reese Shelton, and he moved to Tennessee, so dwarf cars weren't that big out there. He got into micros, and he flew me out a couple times to just wrench on it and help him at the track. And we had a lot of fun, and what really set it off is we went to the Tulsa Shootout, and I mean, yeah, you walk in those doors for the first time, and you're
It's
a micro
done.
fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what turned you.
So was there a challenge there to make a
Right?
better micro?
There was, yeah, because I mean, the dwarf cars are great, but it is a small kind of niche
Very
thing,
small.
you know, but it's real competitive. And then you get to the micros, and like I said, you go to the Tulsa Shootout, and there's 1,300 entries, and there's 10 manufacturers in there, and there's Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, and Kyle Busch. All these guys are racing micros, so it's just like it turns
Into a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Because a dwarf car, much as you love them, it's not. It's same thing with the Legends. Neither one of those are really stepping stone cars. But if you want to do something in off-road or dirt, micros are it.
Yeah, if you want to get your name out in racing or have like
Future.
the Keith Coons or people like that see you. I mean, they even put series on, so like I mean, even just, I know Eric will be on later, but the race he won, all the recognition he's got, and his name just blown up across the internet from one micro race.
Right.
Oh, that one just a couple of weeks ago?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Now, when you're working on is there a big difference between the two cars?
It's kind of hard, I guess. For me, not really. I know in the micro world, a lot of people will say, hey, that's wrong, or you're doing that backwards. But from where I come from, the dwarf car world, it works. And luckily, I've been able to kind of transition it and just go about.
And it works.
Yeah, to go about something a different way, and it's been working. So
And I think that's the key. If you can figure out how to make it go faster, like in doing what nobody else is doing, that's the key.
yes.
I've seen his brain work. Now, obviously, I haven't been inside it.
Thank God.
But when I first got my car, just the way it was, well, it was built for a really tall guy.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the midget comes along and buys it. But I could not physically, the angle of my ankle was just all wrong. I couldn't
Accelerate.
I couldn't pull my foot back far enough to even be able to get in front of the gas pedal. And I told him that, and literally 2 minutes later, he's bending this metal, bend, zoop, 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 zoop. He just put a riser, I guess.
Right.
And it immediately solved the problem. I saw that unfold in his warehouse in just a matter of minutes.
And to you, it's just was a fix.
Right, yeah.
Oh, but it
It
makes
wasn't
sense
magic.
to him.
It wasn't magic.
It was magic.
Well, it was magic to you because, and that's why fabricators are fabricators. Fabricators
mind
don't
works
complain.
wonders.
They just have this unique way of looking at something and just making it work, right?
Yeah, a solution to a problem.
It's no argument, no upset, not mad, not going to run down to Tractor Supply or not over to Harbor Freight because none of it's not going to be there.
All right.
And to put it in perspective, I want to, for the people who might not know Darren Brent, I think a lot of people who are listening do. And he's got so much respect. Everybody loves him, including Sheldon Creed, right? He got a dwarf.
Yes.
Has he raced one of your micros or just the dwarf?
He has, he's two. He had 3 of our micros at one time.
The micros too.
He makes
As
more
well.
money than
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So he
All
still
right.
has one. He just raced on Wednesday.
Wednesday, didn't he?
Yeah,
Wow.
he crashed in
Was
the
that
heat
one of
race.
your cars?
Yeah, it was.
Did he crash it?
Yeah, there's actually, I'll have to show you guys. There's a funny clip, but basically his crew guy said, hey, it's really wet. Don't go down on the bottom of 1 and 2.
And he goes,
And he goes to the bottom of 1 and 2, and it just skates to the fence,
Oh.
and he gets upside down. But
Oh, gosh. Wow.
have to learn to listen. Let's take a break.
Oh, okay. Eric should be calling in soon.
All right, we got,
Just
he's
so
in.
you know. All right,
He's in.
cool.
Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Once I get him. All right, folks, welcome back to Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Segment's brought to you by True Line Wheel Alignment. You got an alignment problem, pull to the right, pull to the left. Tell you what, Tony can fix it. If he can't, he won't charge you. 210 West Bradley Avenue. He's been doing this for over 40 years. He can align race cars, 2-wheel, 4-wheel, RVs, trucks. Tony is the man. Stop by. He's got a 32 he's building that'll blow your socks off. 619-258-1800. All right, we got one of the B&Bs in the house. We got Mr. Brent, who is
Literally one of the bees.
yeah, one of the Bs. And we've been sitting here chatting about his business. He's pulled the trigger at a very young age and just is going to try to make a living building, making a living building what he loves. And at this point, dwarf cars and micro sprints, right?
Yes.
Right. Do you do any other fab for other people, or?
Yeah, I mean, right now, whatever comes through the door. So, like I said, off-road and stuff like that.
You can't turn it down.
Yeah, exactly.
You like the challenge. All right, who else you got on the phone?
Well, yeah. Now, like, if I need help with my car, I have to see if Darren is even in town.
Yes.
Because I think the last time I had to pick up my car for KUSI because you were heading to Illinois.
That is correct.
Who
yes,
were you heading to out there to wrench on? That didn't
So
come out right.
we were headed to Southern Illinois Speedway. I was going with Jett Yantis, Eric Botelho, and Jake Andriotti.
Oh, and you said, quote, on my post here, these guys are exploding in the micro ranks. And I think we have Eric on the line.
Oh, is this
Yes.
Hey, Eric, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Do you still have a right rear tire on that
Right?
race car?
Oh yeah, it worked out. It stayed on there.
Goodness. I actually contacted Darren the next day and asked how you did that. And you said something, Darren, like he just never lifted.
Yeah.
So I had to watch it 3 times. And my question, were your eyes open?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean, took a lot of control. It gave me a good car, and with a good car, you can do a lot of things. And I got to be able to do what I did.
But I got to tell you, dude, it looked like your eyes were closed. You were just hanging on, and you were point and shoot.
It was awesome, though, because he kept taking him on the inside coming out of the turn. That was rad.
That was good. You did an awesome job. And I'm sure everybody
Thank you.
applauded you and gave you cake.
So what did you say? There were 97 to start? Is that what you said, Darren?
Yeah, 97 cars there.
Oh, wow. I actually asked Darren if he was breathing.
Yeah.
Could you breathe?
If I was,
Yeah.
I was pretty excited. At like the halfway point, you could really tell because I think Eric, you'll have to remind me, but I think early you got tangled and fell. I know you started 18th, but I think you fell back even to like 20th or something, like lap 5.
Yeah, I had a good start. I was up to probably 15th, and then, it was real clustered back there, so I think I fell back to 20th.
That's where the clusters
Yeah.
are. You got to stay ahead of the
So
clusters.
you said enough of this. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you just started
I had to make
picking
some
them
moves.
So how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Oh, you're almost ready to
Unbelievable.
retire.
Yeah, those guys were really happy that a California boy who's 15 came and beat them all. They were so happy in their interviews.
That's what I said. They gave him cake.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
But you don't care, do you?
No, they had their opinions. We had ours. I'm just glad that it worked out in our way, honestly.
Well, you have serious talent. I mean, because a couple of times when you hit the wall, I mean, that thing was all over the place.
And then he just straightened it out and
Yeah,
took him on
you
the
got
inside.
you got back underneath it. And I mean, how many laps did you bounce that many times? 3, 4?
Probably the whole end of the race, but the cushion was so built up on the wall.
Yeah.
A lot of times it looked like I was probably smoking the wall, but I was really just smoking the cushion. A couple times I did hit the wall, but the cushion was taking most of the impact.
Yeah. Otherwise, that wheel should have been ripped clean off.
Yeah.
So when Darren comes back, or when he went back, who's calling the shots on the setup? You, Eric, or are you just saying do what you want to do, work your magic, Darren?
Are you talking about when we're back in California?
Or when you were in Illinois?
Illinois.
Oh, it was a group effort. Darren and my dad are both really smart. They see eye to eye on things, so it was definitely them too. They ask for my input from time to time when I'm not looking my best, but other than that, mainly Darren and my dad.
Yeah, so actually, Eric and his dad Steve, they have when they got the car, I gave them like a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I got
do
one of
this
those,
and that kind of stuff. And I mean, I talk to his dad every time they race, but they just stay right to it. And Eric hops in. I think the first time with the wing, right? You were on the podium or 4th or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
So they just, follow that cheat sheet, and he really just
But they check
drives
in
it.
with you? Is that what you said, Darren? They
Just,
check in?
well, like just to bounce ideas, like,
So
hey,
I'm
the
not
car's
the
doing
only
this.
one that calls you from the track is what I'm
Oh
hearing.
no! On a Saturday night, I get several phone calls.
Sorry, Lauren. Just apologizing to his wife.
Yeah, but
all right. I mean, that's part of why I think so many of us love you and your chassis, because you're part of the deal.
yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he just sits in the thing, and I mean, he gives good feedback, but I don't. The way he drove that car, it could have been set up different, and he still would have won. Like, he just wanted to win that more than anyone.
You wanted to win it more than anyone.
So-
You agree with that, Eric?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I go onto the track every race with that mindset.
15.
All right, so you're 15, and I know this I probably already know the answer, but goals and aspiration. Do you want to be another Sammy Swindell? You know, do you want to be another Larson? What's your goals?
I've always said I want to be just like Larson. I grew up just like him, ran the same track since he was 5 years old. I ran the same exact track as him.
All right.
Yeah, his driving style, I love it. So I want to base my racing off of.
Have you ever had a chance to meet him?
I was wondering, too.
Yeah, he had an outlaw kart race back at my old outlaw kart track, and I won it twice. So I've got to meet him a couple times.
Please tell me you've sent him your race in Illinois. You need to send that to him.
Yeah, send that to him.
I hope he's seen it, but I don't know. I haven't sent it to him now.
I'm sure he's seen it.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
But if you're not, when in doubt, don't send it to him. Because, I mean,
I'll send it to him.
yeah, we'll send it to
I'll
him.
send. You're being humble. I'll send it to him. Have you seen this kid?
Yeah.
And he's raced the same tracks as you.
And he's only 15.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can't let you go any farther without who helps you get to the track, who's sponsoring your car, and who helps you get there.
Well, first off, the biggest thing needs to go to Darren and B&B. The whole Illinois wouldn't be possible without him. Speed Stick Shocks, BPR, On Point Grading and Paving, Brian Furtado, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, and my sister, also my aunt, and it takes a lot of people to run a team. So, yeah, all the help. It's always the best.
So where's your food sponsor?
There you go. He always says this, Eric. Don't take it personal.
Yeah. So you have to have. I mean, I know you got to eat, right?
My booth sponsor?
Food.
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 Oh, food sponsor. No, I don't have a food sponsor.
Oh
Last
man.
week, our guest last week had just gotten a pizza sponsor.
And he brought in pizzas.
Yeah.
So where are you based at? Are you in Illinois?
No, I'm out of Kerman, California.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Both of the boys calling in today are California boys,
Yes.
which makes it even more fun that they travel east and take all
That-
the money.
Well,
Yes.
they came out. All the guys in the Midwest came out to Verona
Well, okay.
and beat the snot out of the dwarfs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oregon. Anthony
Yeah, because
came
this
down.
was, other than Tulsa Shootout, this was Eric's first time out of California.
Ah,
Yeah, I was wondering, Tulsa? Eric, are you going to do Tulsa?
Oh yeah, Tulsa's a fun week. We'll go there.
Have you
Right.
done it before? You're sounding like you're experienced.
Yeah, we've been there 3 times or maybe 2 times.
all right. So you like it, huh?
Oh yeah, Tulsa's a great track. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's tiny, isn't it? You've been there, Darren. Is
It
tiny, or does
looks
just look
tiny,
small?
like for the Chili Bowl when the midgets are on there, but it's a really good micro track, and it's great racing for.
And it's
6
all
or
indoor.
7 days. Yeah, everything.
And
pit.
it's loud.
It's loud. It's loud. It's dusty, but I mean, every year you're so excited to go, and by the end you're wore
Wasted.
out, and then but you just can't wait.
Can't
to
wait to
go
get
back.
home.
It's
Funny.
yeah, like
Well-
you can't even describe it to people.
It's funny when I was a boy, back in the late 40s, early 50s.
That's 1940s and 50s era.
Yeah, we used to race in Oakland. They used to race at an indoor track, and it was midgets. Same thing, indoor.
Yeah.
Almost like Chili Bowl. Yeah.
That's cool. Eric, give us a color scheme of your car and a number so we know who to watch for.
Well, back home in our family car, it's the number 2B, and it's red, white, and blue. But I'm sure you've seen Darren's car. It's pink, blue, black, 99X.
You
Right.
threw pink on there, Darren, huh?
Yeah, he's running my color scheme.
Eric, I let Darren race my dwarf car at the end of last season.
Yeah.
He didn't have his own yet. And my car has no pink.
I
I'm the
noticed
only female out there, but no pink.
Why did you have pink on
And
your
then
car?
Darren borrows it. It's got pink on it now because of Darren.
Pink wheel covers. Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Pink.
Gotta be flashy.
Well, hey, people got to know you're out there, right?
Right.
Believe that,
Yeah.
Eric? You put pink on my car.
I mean, that pink and blue car just ripped around the top in Illinois around
All
everybody.
right, you're
Loving
right.
it, huh?
You're right. You're right.
Now, you raced back in Illinois, too?
No, I just
You just were the
I
wrench.
I cannot do what Eric does. I was the feed doesn't show this, but all of us crew, we stand at the end of the back straightaway. So like entering turn 3, he's on the fence down the straightaway and going into turn 3. He's turned right, looking off towards the freeway every lap. I mean, it was crazy.
It's
But
crazy.
it works for him.
Yeah, like the video is amazing of what he did, but
It's just doesn't
standing
tell
there
us.
watching it, and it was crazy.
You had to have been holding your breath.
I was just screaming.
Oh,
Yeah,
screw.
Yeah.
Who was there to see you of your family, Eric?
Everybody.
My mom, my dad, and my sister, they all came from my family.
And they can watch?
Yeah, my mom, she's always been she took the Facebook Live videos and she does a good job keeping her composure. But that race, you go back, watch that Facebook Live, she was screaming.
I bet. Oh my! It's so hard to watch. Even me, there's a few races I've watched, and I watched Darren Brent out there and Darren Brown, and it's so hard to watch. Eric, it's not easy for your mom. I'm telling you.
And I got to tell you,
Can't be.
Eric, it's interviews like this is why we do Racer Radio
Because we're so excited for
here
him.
in San Diego, because we're sort of watching, living through your life as you continue on. Same thing with this guy sitting over here.
My
Who's
sensei.
going to be probably one of the best builders if he keeps doing
People
what
are
he's doing.
saying it already. I'm just saying.
I know,
They're
because
already
he does
saying it.
things that nobody else does. Everybody looks left, he looks right. Let's take a quick break.
Thank you, Eric.
Thanks,
Thank you
buddy.
so
That
much
was
for
awesome.
your time.
We're
Yeah,
gonna-
thanks for having me on.
Yep, we'll send you a copy of this, and you can put it in your portfolio and let the family listen to it, and they'll get a kick out of it, I'm
We
sure.
look forward to more racing, watching you.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
All right, folks, welcome back. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
Segment's brought to you by Friends of Jacqueline Foundations. That's JACLYN. You'll see that on Sheldon Creed's Xfinity car. He's a big supporter of this group. They take care of children's cancer and tumors, brain cancer mainly. So nonprofit, 855-486-3653. If there's anything you can do to help, that's Friends of Jacqueline Foundation. And Stress-Free Auto, they're all over the southern states. Go to stressfree.com, 888-887-1213. All right, who you got coming in
Well,
next?
our next caller, another up-and-coming to watch for, so much so that Darren Brent personally reached out to him.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Yes.
Tell our listeners.
Yeah, so Jett Yantis, he was one of the first, heavy hitter drivers, especially in California, to drive a B&B Micro. So reached out, hey, do you want to drive it? And him and his dad, Joey, agreed, and he did really well. We went out to Plaza Park. He went quick time, and then I think he ran third in the feature. We went to another speedway, Delta Speedway, that same weekend, and he was leading, and a lap car spun, and he hit him. So not the results, but
And he's 15 as well.
yeah, but
Calling
yeah,
out of
he
Bakersfield.
took a chance, and then his dad Joey's been a huge supporter. He's we used his truck and trailer to get out to the race in Illinois.
Thank you. Wow,
so,
that's
yeah.
awfully nice.
And his
All right.
first name is
Jet.
Jet.
Amazing.
Is that a great name for a race car driver?
That's as good as it gets.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jet, was that planned?
No, it was not planned.
I think you'd ask his parents.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to ask your mom and dad.
Welcome, Jett.
Welcome to the show.
Darren said a lot of good things about you, off air and on air.
Well, I don't know why he's saying good things about me. He deserves all the good talking. But without him, I wouldn't be able to win all these non-wing races this year, or even race non-wing this year. So.
Oh, non-wing specifically. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, so Jett's he's sought after, so he runs B&B in the non-wing class, and then he runs the 10J house car for Jared Huckleberry in the wing class, and he does very, very well in both.
Which do you like best, wing or non-wing?
I've always been a non-wing guy because I feel like when the wing cart's more like one-lane racing, I feel like there's more going on in the non-wing stuff. And it's just fun to watch.
There's more going on. I love that as a dwarf driver. There's more going on. Ain't that the truth?
Yes, micro races are very busy, I guess.
Oh, that's
that's a good analogy.
Funny. Have you tried a dwarf car? Since you enjoy non-wing, are they too slow? Yeah, or are they too slow for you?
I've always been around dwarf cars because they've always raced at Bakersfield Speedway and some of the tracks that I live around.
Yeah.
But I've always watched them. I never really drove one. And, they're pretty fun to watch. Sometimes at Bakersfield Speedway, before it got taken down, they would have 2 lanes. And, it was pretty fun.
Oh, man.
Your day will come.
Yeah, you'll spin some laps in one at some point, I'm sure. It'll be fun.
Because it sounds like...
You and your dad, will stick you both in one.
Yeah, there you go. You and you get your dad. Oh, there's a challenge.
So like our last week, we had Jacob, race car driver and wrestler. So is Jett.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you wrestle, huh?
Yep.
Well, I guess that's probably the best way to stay in shape for the car, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, wrestling, I think it's helps with the mental part of racing too. Like before matches, you have to keep your cool, and it's kind of like when there's only 5 laps to go and you're leading, and you have to keep your cool and just calm down. And I think that's the main spot of wrestling that helps about racing.
Very wise at 15.
Yeah, it's good that you took the two and made it in as one to make a better driver. So you're going to want to become a professional driver or a wrestler?
I honestly, at the moment, I really don't know. But since I'm starting at high school this year, I'm starting for 106, and I really don't know what I want to do yet. I just want to see where racing takes me, and wherever racing takes me, I'm going to go that way, and wherever wrestling takes me, I'm going to go that way.
All right.
Well, stay away from the girls.
Yeah, exactly. There's no time for girls right now.
Save those girls for later.
You were going to say something earlier, I think.
Oh, just you can see like in his racing, he is mentally like strong, I guess you could say, just in the way he is around the track all weekend. So like in Illinois, it was a very small house with, what was there, Jett, 12 of us in there?
A very small house.
There's 12 of us.
Yeah.
And all of them are pretty wild. So
yeah, but you can just see like the way he operates on race day and after the race. Like he is hard on himself when something doesn't go right, but then he was real supportive of Eric, his friend, winning, and just you can see his mental state.
Oh, the teacher in me is getting warm fuzzies.
Well,
Darren.
Yeah, go ahead.
Darren's really good at keeping a really good mental state too, because I mean we all sucked on the first day, and then Darren just kind of kept his cool, and then we got a win on the second day. So
I'm having flashbacks to Petaluna. I sucked on the first day, and he said, "Trust the car, go in harder, and if it spins, I'll stand up and clap." Because I was afraid that it was going to spin out on me, and because I wasn't trusting the car, and that's all he needed to say. If you spin out, I'm going to stand up and clap. And that made the world of difference.
Yeah. We got back to the house after the first night, and I told all of them, I said, if I want to run in the back, I just drive it myself.
Oh,
what a teacher.
That sounds like my dad.
If I were.
That's funny.
You always got to trust the car if Darren's wrenching on it,
Yes, exactly.
And sometimes that could be difficult, unless the builder tells you.
Yeah, I needed Darren to tell me.
Okay, so I always bring up really goofy analogies, and it makes her crazy.
No, the beer analogy was good, but he's only 15. So
I don't. Have you ever seen Days of Thunder?
Oh, yeah.
I've only seen it one time when I was driving to Indiana. This is actually one of the first like out of state races that I've raced for Darren, and it was after I got off the plane, I watched it with my buddy Jordan Silva, and that was the first time I've ever watched it.
Okay, the only reason I bring it up, do you remember when they came in for tires, and the crew chief had told him, "Don't go high, don't go high." So when he took him out there, he said, "Okay, I want you to go high." He says, "You told me not to go high. I put special tires on this car, so go high." And he did, and he won the race. Same thing.
Yeah.
What special tires?
Yeah, just believe in it.
Just believe.
Yeah.
So Jett and I...
Go
ahead.
You just gotta just trust the car, and Darren does his thing, So the car's 99% of the time the car's just ripping.
Right.
Now, did I hear you right that did he race at the Chili Bowl?
He did.
Is that for real? At
yeah,
oh
and
my
he was
God!
fast, very
Were
fast.
you only 14 when you did that? Since that was a while ago.
Yeah, I was 14 when I raced at the Chili Bowl.
But a B main in the Chili Bowl? Is that?
Wow.
Why no? That's. I'm having a hard time processing that. That's incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty wild, but I wouldn't have been able to done it. It's not what I wanted, though. I really wanted to get into that big show, so I was pretty upset.
No.
Yeah, I think we got that. I think we got that from Darren, that you're pretty hard on yourself.
Oh my gosh!
But you're 14.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's a big alphabet soup.
Yeah, and
it's
that
a big bowl of soup.
That was straight off your qualifying night, right? Because you made your A on the qualifying night, and you locked straight into the B main from there. You didn't run any soup.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I didn't run any soup. I started 15th in the B main.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That is.
congratulations
That's crazy.
on that. I mean, it just kind of puts things in perspective.
Well, that's where the word raw talent comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just need people like Darren, probably your dad, and a few other people to keep you straight and narrow, and it'll all come out just fine.
Do you want to give them time for sponsorship?
Yeah. Who you got on the car?
I really want to thank Darren most of all for the B&B stuff. Jared Huckleberry for all the 10J stuff, and I really want to thank this guy named Rusty Carlisle. He's the guy that takes care of my midget stuff, and the only reason why I was able to race Chili Bowl. Core Industrial Services and Cali Pools for donating me some money for me to race this year. I also really want to give a huge shout out to my dad and my mom for always being there for me and all my family for watching me race, and all the fans, and just Bryce, my motor builder, my Brant and Connor for always working on my car at Valley Cycle, and just everyone helps me out.
So what you're going to do, because we're going to send you this show, make sure you turn around and send this show to all of those folks you just mentioned.
Oh, I will.
He just rattled them off.
He's
He
good.
must have been in the winner's circle many times.
He
got
is
lots
there
of
often.
Yeah, lots of practice.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you can always tell when you haven't been there a while. Well, let me write it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, hey, man, it's out. I'm at least sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders, and you just love wrestling as much as you love racing. So we'll be interested to see how it moves out down the road.
Yeah.
So you'll have to stay in touch.
I will.
Please do.
Yeah.
And
So
good luck in high school, too.
We
My
didn't
gosh.
mention it to the last kid, but this is something.
Oh, I know where you're
And
going.
this does. I mean, we got about a 96% win rate. That if you call into our show, the next race you run, you win. I'm not guaranteeing it, but we got 96% of the people that have called in the weekend before a race, they won it. Is that weird or what?
It's pretty good.
All right, so hey, and then they always call back. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
If I win this weekend, I'll call you guys out in the interview.
There you go. There you go. We
Racer
appreciate
Radio.
it.
So remember, stay away from the girls. You ain't got time for
Yeah,
that.
stay
right
away
now.
from them girls.
Okay, sorry.
All right, buddy. Hey, enjoy the rest of your evening. And again, thanks again for calling in and giving some accolades to Mr. B&B.
Wait, did we get a number and a color scheme?
Oh, yeah. What's your number?
We need a number, race number.
Oh, 4. And then for the 10J stuff, I'm number 10J.
Okay.
All right,
What's the
thank
reason
you.
of 4? Why?
I don't know. So my dad was number 4, and it was always stuck.
Well,
Yeah, that's a
important.
great reason.
All right. Brittany
I'm
wants to know if you have any
actually very
pink on your car.
Ah, jeez.
The only time I had pink on my car was when I raced, like the first year I raced for Jared. It was kind of like a cotton candy wrapped car.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, yummy. All right, buddy.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks
Jett.
again. Enjoy the rest of your evening and good luck in school.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Darren.
Yep, no problem, man.
All right, let's take our last break. This is Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
All right, folks, welcome back to Racer Radio, FM 96.1 AM 1170.
The answer.
What are you doing in a sweatshirt now?
Well, it's got our guest on the back.
Oh, I had a feeling that's why. Should have brought a silver pin or
Oh, yeah, autograph.
so you can autograph.
I have the plaque in my car. I feel that's very special.
Yes, and that's very, very special. Well, Darren, I can't thank you enough. I know she's been pulling every tooth in the planet to get you in here.
It's been really hard.
That's all I heard. You had 2 fingers up.
When you're done with that,
I'm done.
Oh,
I'm
all
just
right.
thanking you for coming in.
Ah, thank you. Kind of carrying on from those 2 racers, when we asked about sponsors, the first thing both of them said was they wanted to thank
Well, of course.
Darren, right?
Of course.
And I have a message from another person who appreciates you. And I think it does go with, it's not only a well-built car, or as the 3 top winners of Nationals Pro Division at Verona, what the bestest in the nation, or were they baddest? I think they said, yeah. This comes from Anthony Pope, who won the pro class at Verona. First and foremost, I like the cars because of Darren. Because it's more than just the car. We all call you. Now I realize I'm not the only one calling you from the track.
Definitely not the
I
only
always
one.
do. I go, okay, so here's what my car's doing, and this is what I'm thinking of doing. Is that a good idea? And he'll say yes. I go, are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. He knows I'm crazy and still picks up the phone. It continues. I can call Darren anytime, and if he doesn't answer, he will call me back as soon as possible. And when I'm racing, he is always on Race Pass watching, even if he is in another state racing micros. And that's true, because Anthony, if you get wind of this interview, he told me that you won last night. I saw that on your post, but he's like, yeah, you won. Your dad got second. And yeah, like that was cool. So yeah, he was watching you, Mr. Pope, my favorite sportsman. There's a whole nother story behind that. He cares about his customers and brand. I feel better than most. That's why I choose B&B. He builds the best car on the market, and ordering parts and getting them shipped to you are very simple, which is what racers need. So thank you for those words, Anthony Pope, and that is through me to you, Darren.
Yes, thank you.
So what's your website?
Package.
bnbracechassis.com.
Okay.
And for my followers on Facebook, I posted that. I
Yes,
posted
a
one of your
link.
links. Yes. And I have one other thing, and then you can take over.
Go right
What
ahead.
are these, Darren? Your dad should have come. What are these? What do you think these are?
Homemade cookies.
Well, what did I used to call them? Your dad remembered.
I know my dad probably would remember better.
He goes, I really miss your crew cookies.
Oh, crew cookies.
So
So you're going to give him this crew cookie.
yes, I separate them in case you feel like giving some
Yep,
to your
he
dad.
missed out. I don't know. He might not see that.
Yeah, he
second
might
time.
not see
yeah,
that.
might not make
Your
it.
dad brought it up over and over and over at the Nationals. And then there were cookies out one night. I don't remember the second or third night.
Yeah.
And there were cookies. And they looked homemade. Your mother comes running over to me. Did you make those cookies? Did you make? I go, no, I didn't have time. She's like, okay, I just wanted to make sure you didn't make those cookies. Because I used to always make cookies for the Brents because they help me so much. And I'm like, how can I help them? I
What?
can't help them.
No bacon?
That was
guess not.
before bacon. That was before. And then the fire crew, they in the tow truck, they got a lot of cookies because they were helping me off.
I send her bacon in 5-pound boxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because she can eat bacon everywhere but Sunday.
The other B might know that more because Darren Brown and Bobby Brown, we did the Nationals in 2019. So I brought a lot of bacon when we
I'll bet you
traveled.
brought a lot of bacon. So the future looks bright. It's not easy. It's hard work. You probably need more customers, or would like.
Are
more
you?
customers.
Are you looking for more?
I mean, you're always looking for more, yeah. But it is good. Like the dwarf cars, we have a good name and a good base. So on Mondays, a lot of people call and order parts and stuff like that.
Do you travel? Do you travel to a lot of the probably local races?
So last year I traveled a lot. I traveled with Jake Andriotti. We ran the Keith Coons KKM Give Back series. We finished second overall in the deal.
Wow. Congratulations.
And we hit pretty much every big micro race you could hit. I think we hit 16 or something. And then this year with the birth of my son.
I was wondering if that was it before pre-Carson and post-Carson.
Yeah, so we Jake went to a big race in California, and it was a absolute heartbreaker. I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but led every lap and coming to the checkered, the right front hub broke.
Oh, yeah.
So there was that, and then the next big race we went to, Eric got it done.
Yeah. So tell Dave how old Carson is, and I'm going to tell you this. He's already driving. I've already seen him behind the wheel. Let's just say.
Carson is 6.5 months, and he can balance on his Strider, and he can drive his McLaren around.
Wow.
It's remote control, right?
It's remote control, yes.
But still,
he can sit upright around the backyard, even through the rough stuff.
Wow.
You said 6.5 months old.
Are you listening to that, Brendan?
So, and
4 months is when I first put him in it. Mom was not
happy.
Oh, so did you ask for permission or forgiveness?
It was like a no, I don't think he's ready as I was putting it in. You know, like she wanted me to stop, but she also wanted to see how it would
curious.
go. Yeah.
Well, she grew up. Her father, her brother, she's grown up around
So you
cars.
strapped him in, right?
Yes. He had a lot of
there's
pillows.
Like a big donut around him. Yeah.
He was very secure in there.
Oh,
but now, I pretty much every night when I get home, we drive it around, but now he's just one pillow. He can hold on to the steering wheel. So
6.5 months old.
Figuring it out.
Do you hear that, Brendan? Hold.
6.5 months.
6.5 months.
6.5 months. He puts his kid. 6.5 months. He puts his kid in a remote control McLaren.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I sent you those videos of the parents putting in them in Power Wheels and like doing drag races down there.
Well, he put his in a McLaren.
Yes, I've seen that.
At 6.5 months.
Wow. I haven't done that yet with my kid.
Let's get Russell going.
I literally just bought him or I shouldn't say I just bought him we got him for his birthday a punching bag, and that kid he already started hitting me prior. I'm now looking how bad he's hitting that punching bag. I'm a little afraid. Yeah.
I'm scared.
His boy's 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
He just turned 2 this past Thursday. So.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Russell, if you're listening.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, Russell.
I was showing Dave, listeners, you can't see, the mini dwarf that matched Dad's, what do you call regular dwarf?
Yeah.
That's Scully and Lil Scully.
Yes.
So when is Carson, what will Carson be getting hand built first?
I
know you've thought about it.
Yeah, well, he already has. I jumped the gun a lot, but when he's 6 years old, he can race junior sprints, but not like the kind of Verona.
Yeah.
There's like a national type. He has one of those already.
Who knows? Does he know? Has he seen it?
He doesn't know.
Does Mom know?
Mom
Is
knows.
she just finding out right now?
No,
Oh,
Mom
okay.
knows. It's all turnkey, but I mean, it'll probably get sold and I'll build him something, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Everything's for sale, right?
Exactly.
Wow,
yeah.
that's 5.5 years away.
So
Yeah, but you got to start early.
what have you got that's B&B that nobody else has?
Him.
Well, I know.
Him.
Yeah.
You
But I
can
mean,
call him.
Do you have special? Do you have your own hub? Do you have your own bars?
In the dwarf cars, we have some stuff just like
you don't have to tell me what it is, but I mean, you do have some proprietary parts and pieces.
some stuff with like the rear ends, few things with the chassis, more of like safety features and adjustability for people.
I think a lot of people have said that. Like, maybe it's changed, but a few years ago it was ours might be a little bit heavier, but they can handle a crash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's really
on
what's
the safety.
important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what do most people do when they build? they go as light as they can go.
Yeah.
And what's that end up? Hurting people.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What about the lightning or the sprint or the
Micro.
The micro sprint? Yeah. So I designed it around parts that are already available on the market, just because starting out, I didn't want to have to build chassis and parts. I just simply couldn't afford it. So, but as far as the chassis goes, yeah, we do some stuff on there. Again, there's safety things on there. We run like bigger tubing in some places, but our cars are still about the same weight as everyone else's.
Sorry, I put that out there.
No, that's fine. And our pickup points and a few things kind of help us to have a little bit.
What does that mean? Our pickup point?
Like where the suspension things mount. So the micros have torsion bars instead of like your traditional coil spring. It's a bar that twists. It connects to the rear end. So where ours is mounted is kind of different than most people.
Is this what people were giving you their feedback on, or something like that?
when we go racing, like Jett and Eric and Jake's really good at it. They'll just get out of the car and give me feedback like, hey, the car's really good entry to center, but coming off I'm skating. So then we just address that issue with shocks or setup.
Making it
exactly. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. I have to admit, she hasn't let you alone for years, and I'm proud to have had you in the chair. And
he's heard about you a lot.
Got the stories out of you. I think you've got a phenomenal future. Do you get to drive much anymore?
I don't really run the micros just because, like I said, I mean, you watch. I'm not gonna go beat the boards down like Eric did for 30 laps. You know what I mean? Like I'll go out.
You're
and have,
done with that.
Yeah, I'll go out and have fun. So I did just get a dwarf car again. I couldn't fit it in to build one, so I actually
he kept
bought
building one for himself, and then someone wanted it, and that's why I said at the end of last year.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
or,
yeah, I know this fabrication world can totally wrap you up.
Yeah.
And then having the son is helpful, and having the wife is even better. And
yep.
So, well, I think the door is always open. All you have to do is ask her.
Yep.
And she'll have you on.
Please do.
Anytime you like. We'd love to get your dad and your grandfather in and
absolutely
and talk about you guys.
Yeah,
they're a great family.
All right,
appreciate you guys for having me on.
See, and how bad was it?
Not too bad.
Hour and 45 minutes.
Went quick.
Went quick, just like Tulsa. All right, we're going to take a break. This is Racer Radio FM 96.1. Jared Bassel still talking radio right around the corner.